Just another victim. Reg Holland has found his next victim, and in this case, it's an Eastern European by the name of Ilja Dragunov. He dropped him on his neck in one of the final tapings of 2023. And what do you make of this?
No one can kill the dragon, as they would say in Game of Thrones, but here, Mr. Reg Holland gave it his best go.
Yes, he dropped the dragon clean on its head. It will not be breathing fire anymore. But apparently this was a storyline. But
I'm not buying it, right? Because this guy has legitimately hurt people in the past, and I just don't understand why, if they were going to do a story, they would do it with this guy. Just doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, normally you want to kind of protect the shit worker, protect the guy that's almost ended careers, protect the guy that has took out Biggie. I mean, would it really make a lot of sense then to go and do like a storyline where he is like seriously injuring people? It's a wee bit, not only is it in bad taste, but I don't know, I just think it highlights how crap of a worker that Reg Holland is. So I think if there were, why Reg Holland of all people? Is he next in line? Is he going to be getting a shot at the NXT Championship?
Apparently he came out and he said he's got unfinished business, but let's just read the no DQ.
What, his unfinished business has been a fucking jabroni tag team with Butch? That's his unfinished business. Why would he be taking out the NXT champion?
I don't know, I'm not too sure, but let's read what this said. So Reg Holland versus Ilja Dragunov, non-title match, goes down no contest when the referee stops the match after Dragunov suffers an injury during it. When Reg tried to counter submission by Dragunov, Reg gets Dragunov in a front face lock for a suplex, but gets him up and drops Ilja on his head. The medical staff and officials come out to check on Dragunov. They call for a stretcher. He's put in a neck brace. He's stretchered out. Reg shows concern over what happened in the match, and the referees talk to Reg.
Right, well, again, I mean, do you trust Reg Holland enough for him to drop someone on their head safely? I mean, probably not.
No.
I mean, this is a guy that drops people on their heads when he doesn't mean it. So why the fuck would you, like, why? I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
It might not be as bad as what happened to Big E, but...
Another thing, it's like, if they were going to do a storyline where he's injuring people, wouldn't they be, like, turning him heel and having him intentionally do it? Just seems weird that they would have him injure Dragunov, but he's like standing around being worried. And if it's a storyline thing, then it kind of tells you that they intend to go somewhere with it. And I just don't see Dragunov versus Reg Holland going into 2024. Why the fuck would that? Why would they be doing that? Like, out of all the people in NXT, are they going to, is Reg Holland the next guy who's going to challenge for the belt? I'm not buying it. I don't see it as...
When was the last time WWE did a spot, though, where someone got dropped on their neck? And it was a kayfabe injury? They don't do that.
They don't even want to bring attention to things like that. If they were going to do an injury, I think they'd be doing a leg or something.
It's a leg, arm. Now, we did see Braun Breaker use the steps, I believe, on that bit.
Aye, but that was because he was deformed and that was a legit fucking,
Aye, yeah.
That was because he had that birth thing in his head where he had to, get the surgery and shit, and he was being called a monster.
But more times often than not, they do not use...
Plus, that made sense. I mean, they were in a feud. It made sense for Braun Breaker to do that. I don't see where they're going to go with Reg Holland and Dragunov.
So our money's on Dragunov being dead.
Maybe the dragon has been slayed.
The dragon has been slayed, guys, and that's where this video is going to get slayed, because if this ain't enough to get Reg Holland sacked, I don't know what is.
Or sent to NXT permanently where he can fuck up Dragunov again.
If Triple H starts putting Reg Holland in matches and live events against CM Punk, I think we know his true moves.
True, but look at back in the day, there was a lot of... I'd say back in the day, people just kept things simple. See, if some of the workers back in the day were trying to pull off the moves that they are now, you probably got a lot more injuries. There's fucking no reason. Why would someone like Reg Holland be doing a belly-to-belly suplex on Big E on the outside? When did that happen back in the day?
Never.
A manoeuvre be performed by someone who's not really capable of performing it safely.
On a throwaway fucking
that
match.
That means nothing?
Yeah.
That means absolutely nothing?
Well, but Kurt Angle did it to Shane McMahon through glass. Yeah, because it was a fucking big match at a pay-per-view.
I mean, what did Reg Holland doing that move to Big E on the outside accomplish?
Nothing.
Could have done something safe, like a scoop slam, or a Samoan drop, or...
A wee spine buster.
anything, sidewalk slam, like even a power bomb's more safe. Like an overhead belly to belly suplex is probably one of the hardest moves to pull off.
And he can't fucking do it.
And he didn't do it. And he done it on the outside when more shit can go wrong. I just don't get it.
Well, it says he gets him in a front face lock for a suplex and drops him on his head. To me, that almost sounds like a belly-to-belly suplex. If he's got him in a face lock and he goes for a suplex...
A front face lock suplex or something like that, like a Taz maneuver, or it's like a dragon suplex.
Either way, when NXT is broadcasted, if they show us it...
We will be there. We'll determine whether it's real, like AEW, or fake, like WWE, because...
Yeah, but
AEW is a real
let's say it's
company.
real and it's obviously it's taped. Are they going to fucking show it? If it's a work, they would show it. So,
well, so you think they're going to just retape it or cut this match out? Or?
I don't know. I don't think WWE's really in the business anymore. If
it's a slight injury, then I think they would just show it. But obviously, if he's laying there dead, then they're not going to show it.
True. But here, there's no story about this. It's just, well, the odd person broke it on Twitter, and then but no DQ is just posting spoilers. It's not the NXT champion's injured.
Yeah, why would they do an injury? Why would they do an injury angle on a tape show? See, if it was a legit injury, would WWE not be promoting it? If it was a storyline, would they not be like, oh, yes, Dragunov's injured. He was taken out by Holland. I mean, we haven't seen any of that. So unfortunately, I'm going to assume that it's legit.
It's unfortunate for Dragunov. I mean, hopefully he's not like Big E. I don't think Big E's done, isn't he?
Well, Big E hoping to return in 2024. Will it happen or not?
We've got Big E, and in this case we've got Wee D, and he could be also done. So
who's that other guy nearly killed?
Madcap.
Johnny Gargano?
It was not Madcap.
No, that was Drew McIntyre that nearly killed him. No, I think it was Johnny Gargano. Maybe Rich Holland's a good guy after all. Anyway, guys, on that note, we'll catch you in the next one.
Peace.